Breaking news in the pen world. Leonardo Officina Italiana is going to change from using Bock nibs on their pens to JoWo nibs. Stick around, and in this video I'm going to cover all aspects regarding their nibs. Welcome. I hope you find that intro funny, and let's get down to business. We have the Momento Zero Grande Girasole, a very popular model, and I took the liberty of doing a video like this because I want to update you guys on every aspect regarding nibs. I've heard a lot of things lately, rumors, informations regarding them, so I talked with Salvatore and he painted a very clear image regarding their nibs. So I want to share this information with all of you. So we have the Momento Zero Grande Girasole. This is a 2020 edition. There is already a review for the entire series. I'm going to link the review up here. So if you want to check out the unboxing, the measurements, everything, you can check this video and there you will find all informations. In this one, we're going to skip everything and we are going to focus on the nib aspect and also the beautiful material. The Girasole, translation sunflower, is a very popular option of the 4 colors of this edition. So popular that immediately once it was launched, there was a sold out completely on all websites. Leonardo didn't plan to have such a successful pen, and there was no material left to produce more. So we had a lot of delays regarding this material because with the current situation, we had a bit of a delay regarding restocking this material on Leonardo to have new pens done from this material. What's very interesting about it is this color, which is sublime, magic, interesting. It's a combination of, I believe, 3 or 4 colors. We have a darker blue, turquoise, green, and yellow. It's semi-transparent, it's beautiful, and I adore this color. Although I own the Luna Rosa, I believe that this one is probably the most interesting in regards of color of the entire collection, the 4 of them. I couldn't get one because I've sent it to a customer and I've picked the Luna Rosa. I'm not going to bother you with the size and aspect and anything because you can check the other review that I've done and I've linked the review up here. But if you don't find it, I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video. I'm going to skip to the nib. These are the 3 options that you have at this moment on a Momento Zero Grande. We have the Bock nibs all over. So we have this one right here, which is the steel nib. This is available in extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and 2 stubs, 1.1 and 1.5. And the price point for the steel nib in the Momento Zero Grande piston series is 248 euros excluding taxes. Moving forward, we have the 14 karat gold size 6 Bock nib. And on this one, we have available the following sizes: extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and a 1.3 millimeter stub. For these sizes, the price point is 416 euros excluding taxes. We have 2 specialty nibs, the elastic fine and the music. Although the music is not that popular, it's there as an option for you guys. If you want to order it, you need to let me know. And for those 2 nibs, the price point is 436 euros, excluding taxes, elastic fine and music. Moving forward, Leonardo introduces the new size 8 14 karat Bock gold nib. And this is a monster. It's a shovel. It's big, it's nice, it's interesting. It will be available soon in the following sizes: extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and a stub. I believe it's a 1.3 millimeter stub. And the price point is 555 euros. Now, let me share some information regarding what's going to happen from now. So, in this moment, all Leonardo nibs are Bock. They will offer from January on steel JOWO and on gold JOWO as well. The only nib that's going to remain from Bock is going to be the size 8 nib. Every Leonardo Officina Italiana pan which uses the Bock steel nib and the size 6 Bock 14 karat gold, it's going to be delivered until the stock is down. So don't expect from January to have all Leonardo pans in JOWO nibs. Probably it will take some time, but if you're looking for JOWO steel nib or JOWO gold nib, let me know and I will be sure to mount that specific nib on your pan. There is something very important to point out. For example, if you order a Momento Zero Grande with a Bock steel nib, you will have a feed that's the same on the steel nib as on the gold nib. So you can change the nibs from a steel to a gold or for a gold to a steel. But if you order a Momento Zero Grande with a steel or gold JOWO nib, the feed won't allow you to mount a Bock nib and they have a different shape. I hope you understood what I tried to explain, and now let's move on and try to figure out what's different and what's the same in these three options at this moment. So let's take them one by one. The same feed it is used on the steel nib Bock Momento Zero Grande and in the 14 karat Bock size 6 nibs. So they are interchangeable. On the size 8 we have a in-house made ebonite feed which is glorious. It's huge and it's going to offer a very rich ink flow. You will see that in a writing sample because we are going to have a writing sample with all three nibs and you will see what's different. Moving forward, we have the section, and here is where I want to say that the section is not different. It's the same section on all three pans. The diameter it's the same. Only thing that's different is the edge, which I will try to show you guys in a close-up video. And it has a tiny bit of a difference because the bigger size 8 nib won't fit very well with that ring that you find on the steel and size 6 14 karat gold. The same pan body in regards of length. I'm going to try to use some reference pictures side by side so you guys can see, but we have the same length of a body in all three cases. They're all the same. The only thing that's different, it's probably the length of the cap. On the size 8 pan, it is a little bit longer and maybe 2 millimeters thicker in diameter in order to allow some clearance in the cap for this huge nib. I don't know if you guys can spot the difference, but I've measured the pans and the difference is 5 millimeters. The size 8 gold nib, it's available as a bespoke option at this moment on all Momento Zero Grandes. You can order them from us, the retailers, but we will have to place the order down to Leonardo to manufacture them. Probably I will try to bring some on stock for all of you guys. Now let's move on into the writing sample, which I think is very important and nice because I am going to show you how these three nibs perform side by side. We have a medium steel Bock nib, we have a medium size 6 14 karat gold, and we have a medium size 8 14 karat gold made by Bock. All three nibs, I'm going to show you how they write in the writing sample. Let's start with the steel nib. So we have Leonardo, and I'm going to write only Momento Zero Grande 2020 Girasole. Girasole. And this is a Bock steel medium nib. It is smooth, it's nice, it has a hint of a feedback, nothing unpleasant. Here you can see a little bit of give. It is not a flex nib, but you can squeeze out a little bit of line variation. The flow, I would call it wet or moderate wet, although all characteristics regarding flow, smoothness, and anything like this can be addressed if you write down in an email once you place the order, and I will adjust the nib for you. This is how they are coming from the box. Let's move to the gold nibs. And we have Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2020 Girasole. Apparently it's a very sweat nib. And we have a Bock 14 karat gold. And this is the size 6 and it is a medium. We do have some give, not too much. And this is not advertised as being a flex nib, but you can add a little bit of character to your writing if you press on the nib. The flow, I would say it's more wet than the steel nib. And also the line is a little bit thicker because of this wet flow. Now let's move on to the size 8 gold nib. And we have Leonardo Momento Zero Grande 2020 Girasole. And this is a Bock 14 karat gold, size 8, medium. It's a gusher. It is adjusted to run very wet. It's more flexy than the other size 6 gold nib. It's nice in writing. It's super smooth, super nice. Let's check the ink flow. And as you can probably see, no joke, this is a very wet nib. It has this huge ebonite feed and it's adjusted to perfection. Yet again, every aspect of the nib can be adjusted if you mention that in an email to myself once you place the order. From all three of them, I would say that if price it's not something that you are set on, you can go for the size 8 gold nib. For example, for the steel nib, we have 248 euros as a price point. Moving down, we have the 14 karat size 6 nib at 416 euros. And this is available for extra fine, medium, broad stub. And we have the specialty nibs at 436 euros. And for the size 8, we have 555 euros in the Momento Zero Grande series. So if money is not something that you are set on, get the size 8, you won't regret. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the writing sample and I hope it was useful enough for you to decide which nib you will opt for in your next Leonardo pen. If you ask me, I completely like the size 8 gold nib, which is a tiny bit more flexy than the size 6 Bock nib. Maybe this is because those shoulders are a bit more wider and allow more flex to the nib. I don't know, but I like it a lot. It is wet, it's juicy, it's smooth, and I think the proportions with the Momento Zero Grande series is more realistic if you add a size 8 gold nib to your pen. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I would like to say that those are my observations based on my experience alone. If you have any other questions or you have a hard time deciding which nib to go for, ask anything in the comment section down below and I'll be quick to answer and help you out. If you're looking for your next writing instrument, like for example this Girasole, you will find one available on the PenVenture website. I will leave you a link for it down below. If you're interested in the size 8 gold nib, write me an email or let me know and we will order one together in your specifications, color, nib size, trim color, anything you like. Well, I think this is it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you find it useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to support me, subscribe to the PenVenture YouTube channel by clicking here and turn the notification bell on. And if you want to see more quality content from PenVenture, click on this video and enjoy. My name is Emi and I look forward to seeing you next video. Stay safe. Bye bye.